We got it. All right.
All right.
Hey, everybody. It's been a while. How are you? John's here.
What's going on, guys?
How you doing, everybody? Let's see. We wanted to kind of give you an update about what's going on, where we're at with everything. And if for those that don't know, the we were going to get a historical marker and made for the Algeria Farm property, and the state at the time stopped doing their historical marker program during COVID.
Right.
They shut
Yep.
down, and then it took them till January 2025 to get it restarted again. And then when they restarted, they only had this little brief window of like 14 days.
Gotcha.
And in there, you needed to have they changed all their submission process, and
Yep.
it's kind of
Updated it.
yeah, they're not reliable anymore, to be honest with you. So everybody else flocked to these side groups that were making historical markers also,
Sure.
which then puts a backlog through the industry. You find out also too that a lot of these places were just kind of like selling for other places, and you kind of have to weed through those people.
Right.
The place that we were going through originally kept sending stuff back that was different each time, and then they wanted to charge like a $40 fee to do any kind of changes, and it's like, well, we didn't even ask for that change,
Right.
that kind of thing. So it's like you start to see that some of these things are not really, it's kind of they just want a big design fee, attached to it.
Yep.
uh,
Understand.
and the quality I didn't think was there, to be honest with you. Like I didn't really like what the quality was going to be, like the final product. That every time they kept putting a new version back, it was kind of getting further and further from what I
Intended. Yep.
yeah. So it just it made sense to kind of look elsewhere, and we finally found a place in Ohio that we're about to go with them, and they
Yeah.
have pretty much. I think they're going to solve our issues.
That's right.
So
We just have to figure out the shipping
ship,
aspect of
yeah,
it
because
to,
we need a freight dock
right.
because it's big.
Yeah.
So
Forklift, freight dog. Yeah. All that
something,
kind
yeah, like yeah, we'll have to figure that whole logistics out on that.
of. Okay.
But that is at least in still in flux, and it's still in progress.
Cool.
But that hopefully we'll get that in taken care of. Let's see. What else is going on? We are right in the middle of pre-production for the
Yeah.
next season of Project Algerine,
Super
and
cool. Yeah.
it's coming along really good, don't you think?
Oh, it's going along great. Yeah, we've been going at it. Well, since you made the announcement a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much every day we've been kind of working on getting all the things figured out for it, and like where we're going to shoot, and where we need to shoot, and how we're going to achieve everything this year. And what we're planning on doing is kind of like last year, where we put out Gateway District, which was a longer form video, and then we went around to different places throughout
For
the
sure.
season, checking things out with Eerie history and stuff. We're kind of going to do that again this year, though. It's going to entail a different filming process and a whole different uh,
Yeah.
way of telling the story. The story is essentially a sequel-ish to Gateway District.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, it picks up right at the where the other one leaves off, where
Yeah.
Gateway District leaves off, and kind of goes on from there. It's just an interesting, really fascinating story. There's a lot of coincidences that you
Yeah.
know we've come across that we're like, how could this be a coincidence?
There's just too many facts that happened in a certain area at a certain time period.
In order, yeah, and it's just yeah, it's pretty interesting when you dissect it, like we're gonna kind of break it apart, and
Yeah.
be able to look at this.
Yeah.
Um, so it should be fun. Like
And
I'm,
they're
I'm
uniquely eerie connection kind of things, right?
yeah, yeah, it is very eerie related too. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
So let's see what else. Pre-productions on that. We're gonna probably start filming mid June. I think it's
All
10th or
right.
whatever, or so
Yep.
around there. Uh we have what was I gonna say? Gosh, I can't remember now.
Well, it's like things that kind of go in with that pre-production is like I actually get from Arizona all the way to where you are,
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Erie, right? So like,
right.
uh,
He's coming up here. That
yep,
takes a few days.
yeah, and just that's cross country, and that's okay. So right now I'm doing the whole I don't know, pre-staging things, not really packing or whatever, letting people know that I will be crashing on their couches. Um, getting housing lined up for when I arrive in Erie too. So
Yeah, yeah. That's always been fun. That's,
yeah,
you know,
it's one of
yeah.
those things that
I wish Erie had a better grasp on being able to have like crew housing or something like that, where other cities have.
we
Uh,
mentioned that before, and like that idea has never, I think, left our at least my brain
yeah,
kind of yeah,
yeah. It starts to become. I mean, even in the Airbnb prices, it starts to become, unachievable, unattainable, and
sure.
nobody
And
wants to have their cast living. You're staying 2.5 hours away.
right.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. So
Yeah. Well, got this summer, so hopefully be there that first or second week of June myself, and then get settled in, get ready to shoot, and then start shooting. There, July, August are going to be, I think, our busier.
busier, yeah. Shoots, yeah.
Yep.
And then we have, let's see, we're also close to announcing some stuff where we're going to be trying to get our content out on uh, another platform as
Oh yeah.
yeah, and that we're close to talking about that. uh,
Yeah.
so that should be fun this summer too. So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah. Different ways to reach out and connect with different audience groups, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. And then let's see, we have a bunch of places we're going to try to go this year too.
For sure.
Um, like Project Algerine is going to be in the Pittsburgh thing in August,
Yep.
and then we're going to go down to the a place in Ohio in September,
Towards
the
the
end of
end. That's right.
September,
Yep.
and then so we have those things, but in between, you'll obviously see a bunch of real interesting places that we're going to go around here locally.
For
Uh,
sure.
yeah. Uh, that are part of this year's story, essentially. So what it's going to allow us to do is kind of like go out and shoot where we need to shoot for our long form video, while at the same time we're out, we're going to be able to stop at other historic places and check them out around Erie. And
Right on. Yep.
yeah, it kind of works, kills two birds with one stone kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for that.
Yeah. And it's gonna, like you said, it all kind of ties in, and that's again, it's because it's the way we kind of operate, the way we kind of film. Um, yeah, I'm excited to see how our process is gonna evolve this summer too.
Yeah, it's different. So I think people enjoy it because it's like what we've put together so far is I think is it's I enjoy watching it. So,
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
I'm the hardest person to like, I think, I really judge my stuff pretty critically, you know. So,
Well, I would say this, it takes a little bit more collaboration, I guess, between you and I, but like the end product is just, I mean, I'm excited for everyone to see the end product of what we
yeah.
come up with kind of thing.
Yeah, because it's I think people will be like, "Oh, that's cute."
Yeah.
They're going to be like, "Oh, that's cute."
Yeah.
Um, anyway, and in between that, though, we're also working on other projects too. Uh,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, I have to do another thing I think I have one more thing in June. Uh,
Okay.
but uh, but that's like real quick. It's like a one day.
Yeah.
Um, but what do you have? Do you have anything going on this summer?
We do. So like we finished production on the documentary that I was working on. This is not a draft. It's that veteran-based storytelling, I guess, about 9/11 and those who served during that time. So that's getting, post, that's the editing part. So trying to get that together with the team of editors so we can get it into like, you know, kind of thing, same thing everyone tries to do, into the film festivals, in a timely manner, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Overland West Expo,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. You were
And
filming up
so,
there last week. Yeah.
yeah, and so at the Overland West Expo, um, I don't know, I don't think I told you this, but there was another Land Cruiser, the exact same color
Yeah.
as,
Yeah. You did. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and
So
then
there
there
is
was like,
there is a duplicate, a doppelganger out there. Yeah.
yeah, for sure, a
Yeah.
doppelganger, exactly. But it was a lot of fun because I don't know, that's just another another group of people, another community to kind of like connect with. So that was kind of fun.
Right. Right.
So might be doing some stuff with the Overland channel
Yeah.
this.
That's fun. We both did uh Desert Fiends 2.
Is it Fiends too? Yeah.
Yeah, that's wrapped now. So
Yeah, I keep getting their updates. It's nice finding projects that you can collaborate with because there's other people that you've done stuff with in the past too, and you know, just keep
yeah,
using those opportunities, I guess, to connect back with the people you like to work with. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
And that's basically what I've tried to be doing is like if I do one thing and then try to find somebody that's they have a project that we jump on or something like that, or I'll jump on and help them
Yeah.
out with their,
Well,
whatever they're
you
doing.
and I talk about this a little bit, Brian, but like, I guess our kind of goal is to always kind of have something going. You know what I
Always.
mean?
Yeah.
Something coming out,
Right. Yep. I
um,
mean, for me, honestly, John, like the only way I can describe was it yesterday would have I booked my 12th feature film in the last 5 months.
right on.
Okay.
Okay.
So the only way I can describe it to people is seriously like being shot out of a cannon, landing on a merry-go-round, and that merry-go-round is spinning and is constantly just trying to chew you up and go faster and spit you out. Okay. And some people are able to stay on that merry-go-round forever and make a career out of it. And other people, they fade off. And other people, they think that they can get off and get on at any time too. And that doesn't work either. So you
Sure.
just kind of have to go with it. And it's one thing has led to another, has led to another, has led to another, has led to another. And that's exactly how it's gone. It's
Right.
exactly. Uh, it's been for me, this has just been the last 6 months have just been like almost like a whirlwind. You
Yeah.
know? Like what?
Well, we're older filmmakers, right? So like we have the energy and drive to keep, making
But
good
it's
content, good film, that kind of thing. But
it's
it's
strange to have other people contact me to be in their films.
that's
I,
cool.
I'm I'm not, I don't know how I got on that list, kind of thing, but somehow I did. I
Yeah,
think
you're
that's
right.
what it is. I think it's an algorithm. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah,
Yeah. I think it like tries to pair you up with, projects and yeah, or something.
sure. I mean, even though they may all be in pre or they all may be in production, they're most likely they're not. They're all in different phases, if you will,
Yeah,
too.
that's the thing too, is keeping track of where you're at in certain films and stuff is
Yep.
like starts to become a little bit of like, okay, well, I'm like attached to that film, but
Yep.
I don't have a start date, that kind of thing. Yeah, then you get a start date and sometimes you don't know until like, it's literally like tomorrow kind of thing,
Oh,
you know.
interesting. Yeah,
And you got to go and you got to do it and you're done and
that's it, man.
just stop what you're doing and you're horror boy for the day and
Yeah,
then
yeah. Then
yeah
just move on.
yeah and then just move on, go on to the next one.
Sweet. I'm trying to think
Later.
what else we have to talk about. talked about the summer. Do we want to talk about the fall at all? I mean, we alluded to it, I guess, a little bit. The festivals that we're kind of going to. Um,
Yeah, we can. We're going to the one I'm excited about is the Erie Culture Fest up in
okay, towards the end of
Ohio.
September out there in Ohio, right?
Yeah, so we'll get to see Sean again from Crust, and that'll be fun. And actually, it'll be just about the 1 year uh,
No
anniversary
way.
of it coming out.
Yeah, you're right.
So that'll be fun. It's always fun to see him because he's just, you know,
I
you
love
just,
his perspectives, man.
yeah, yeah. He's just, you can't have a bad time around that guy,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yep.
you have to love him. If he's just, yeah,
Yeah, the things
he's,
he says on the industry are relevant, and it's
he's exactly right too about how you have to wear pretty much every hat nowadays. And it's not like you have one person that's in charge of this or one person that's in charge of that. It's, that person might be in charge of half the project or something,
sure.
yeah, it starts to get, you know these projects get lower and lower money going into them because they don't need them. You don't need $20 million to make a $20 million movie anymore.
Right.
you know you need software and you need you know some good people to put it all together. And
Yeah.
you know But that's where I'm at this year. Like this year
Yeah,
has
that's my
just been the
update.
weirdest year for me, man. There's a lot of good people, a lot of talented people. Like I got to work with a lot of talented directors and stuff. Uh,
Okay,
and yeah, I feel lucky, feel privileged,
for sure.
to be in the right place at the right time kind of thing too.
That helps too.
Yep.
Yeah, it does.
So yeah, you'll be up here this year too for like tall ships, celebrate
Okay.
Eerie,
Right.
a lot of other things too that are going on.
Yeah, you sent me something. Was there a motorcycle thing that you sent me the other day too? I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
there's a new motorcycle festival like on the Bayfront. I
Yeah,
heard of. Yeah,
and like we kind of alluded to before, we're going to be out and about and checking out things, and I don't know, having fun doing
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. This year's going to be kind of laid back a little bit more. Hopefully, more laid back.
Well,
Uh,
we don't have to. I mean, I'll talk from a timing perspective. Last year, we had 6 weeks to do what we were doing, which was 18 plus episodes and
yeah,
pre-production for the fall. Like we were doing a lot. And then this summer, I feel we have double, I'll be on the ground double the amount. So like at least 12 weeks.
yeah,
So that, I mean, right there, that helps. That helps us
yeah,
get it more into a routine, that kind of thing.
yeah. And we're going to need it too. I think with this because it's definitely much more complex uh, type of operation this year of the way we're shooting this thing. We're excited to get this show on the road this summer. I can't wait to talk more about the story that we're going to be doing this summer. It's really something. I think it's something that really is overlooked in a way, in a lot of ways, and it's wonderful. It's a good story. It should play out really well.
Yeah. And the cool thing is, like, if you watch the channel, you'll be familiar with, I would say, we're introducing some new material in, some new characters, if you will. But I mean, if you pay attention, we
Yeah, you will have heard some of these people before talked about
will
where,
have heard of them. Yeah.
yeah, because
Location wise and all that kind of stuff
yeah,
too.
I mean, yeah, some of these people are the who's who of Erie. So,
Cool. Yeah.
um,
I'm stoked.
yeah. So, all right. Well, with that, I will leave everybody. We will leave everybody, and then we will see you real soon. In a couple weeks, we'll have a little bit more information about some stuff. Like I said, look for us on we're going to try to branch out into another platform that is
It's a good way
we're
to put it.
working with. tentatively and kind of feeling it out there. So uh, and it's just to expand that it'll be able to provide our content to a group of people that don't have access to it already.
You
So
bet.
that's basically what we're working on. So uh, anyway, that with that, it's good to see you again, John, and I will see all you guys real soon.
See you soon.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Ciao.